We've already welcomed you, John, but warm welcome.
Thank you.
Karen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Tēnā koutou. E mihi tēnei ki ngā mema o te kaunihera o Tāmaki Makaurau. E mihi tēnei hoki ki ngā mema o te Poari Māori. Tēnā rā tātou katoa. Madam Chair, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the committee today and can assure you that I don't intend to take up any more time than is required. I see you have a very fulsome agenda that needs to be addressed. So I'll make a start. Te Akitai Waiohua is one of 13 iwi hapu who are part of the Ngā Mana Whenua o Tāmaki Makaurau Collective Redress Deed. I'm the chair of the Te Akitai Waiohua Iwi Authority, and the Iwi Authority has mandate to settle Te Akitai Waiohua's treaty claims. Also the chair of the Pukaki Māori Marae Committee, which is responsible for the day-to-day business of the running of the marae. Of note, Madam Chair, the Pukaki Māori Marae Committee were also signatories with other parties to the Eastern Access Agreement, which is known across this committee, which was signed with the then Manukau City Council. That in itself is, in our view, the catalyst to what is the Puhinui Structure Plan. We understand that the last update to this committee occurred in October 2014, and at that time there was a lot of work being progressed, which we had much trepidation in, specifically around the Māori lens and how that was being captured within the project. Fast forwarding to today, item 12 on the agenda for today is the update on the Puhinui Structure Plan, starting from page 29. What we'd like to indicate to the committee today is that some good progress has been made from our perspective in that cultural arena. I'd also like to indicate, to give credit where credit is due, in the executive summary of that report, specifically paragraph 9, we endorse and support the commentary made there. Also, from our perspective, in the Māori Impact Statement, paragraphs 26 to 28, we endorse and support the commentary that's been made there. From our perspective to the committee, this work that is being done specifically in the Māori arena will potentially produce significant aspirational outcomes for Te Akitai Waiohua, Mana Whenua, Auckland Council in fulfilling their treaty obligations, and Māori outcomes. We're very excited that our relationship and values of our ancestral lands contained within this project can finally be effectively expressed and reflected through the planning process and cultural landscape mapping. We make no bones about the fact it's a large piece of work and it's a daunting piece of work. We give credit to where credit is due, and that's to Penny Pirrett and her team that we have been working closely with. Both parties have found this to be a lot of work. I understand that the committee, Madam Chair, is always concerned about the progress that is being made, so I'm here also to ensure that you have some comfort around the fact that the Heritage Report has been produced and our cultural map is well in train. We feel optimistic as to the results. We look forward and look to participating in how this work that's been completed will translate itself into policies, zones and rules, given our work to date. As no doubt other parties, we do have concern that we express now as to how roading connections and upgrades required to support infrastructure, namely for in and around the airport, and other development will present in this space. We are keen to ensure that they do not further compromise Te Aki Tai values and our collaborative work to date. In conclusion, Madam Chair, I refer back to the Eastern Access Agreement, which, as I've referred to, was the catalyst for this piece of work. This has previously been discussed at this committee, and so we are seeking, in conclusion, an update and ultimately Auckland Council's position in reflecting what its original intentions were and its commitment through the agreement. Thank you for your time.
Good, thank you very much. It's appreciated. It certainly did raise a lot of questions at the last update, and it's really appreciated to have many of those clarified for us. Thank you. Any questions?
I'd be happy to move and thank Taryn for the presentation. Yep.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Councillor Wood. Any questions?
No, very clear. Very clear.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll put that. All those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Against, carried.
Thanks,
Karen,
Karen.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really, Karen.
Great. Hey, how are you going?
Okay.
Nice to start with
Up
something
okay.
positive.
Up okay.
I am so nice to start with something positive.
Well, it's also, I think, an acknowledgement to the team who took those challenges on board and who worked through them in a way that I think, looking at some of the other areas that we're tackling, I think we can learn a lot of lessons in how we've been stewarded through this process. And I just acknowledge the patience and commitment of Chakatai Wairoa. So we'll move on to Penny Bright. Penny, welcome again, twice in 3 days.
Unpaid.